Hey Baker Art friends, it's Mrs. Herbay. I'm just chilling here with my buddy Ziggy, and we're coming to you live from the Baker Art Room. And Ziggy wanted to help me tell you guys what is going to be happening in the art room and in the remote art room this week. And the first thing I wanted to talk to you guys about was the story that you read last week. So, or not read, but listened to. So last week, all of you hopefully listened to the story called The Pencil. And it was a really fun story. And this week, you're going to listen to yet another story about a pencil, but it's a little bit different. And after you listen to this week's story, I want you to think about ways that the two stories are similar, but also ways that the stories are different. To give you a little bit of a preview, both stories dealt with a pencil and its relationship to an eraser, but the relationships are a little bit different. And I want you too, as an artist, to think about your relationship with a pencil. When you use a pencil, and how does your pencil and the eraser work when you use a pencil? Okay, so that's something fun to think about. And you might be saying, Mrs. Herbay, why another story about a pencil? Well, here's the deal. Pencils are probably the most underrated, underappreciated art medium, art supply in the whole world. And I want you guys to sort of be able to know and to harness the superpowers of a pencil. So both of the stories kind of give you a little bit of an idea of some of the pencil superpowers, but Ziggy came up with 10, mind you, 10 top 10 reasons why you should love a pencil. All right, so without further ado, Ziggy made a few handouts and would like to share. So reason number 1 why you should love a pencil is, what's that? Ziggy says, sharp point. You can get the sharpest point on a pencil of any other art medium that I know of, because if you put it into a sharpener, you can get an extremely sharp point, which means that you can draw extremely fine lines. Ready for number 2? Okay. Number 2. You can erase pencil. What? Yes. So if you are a planner type of artist, you can sort of map things out with your pencil. And if you want to change the course of your direction, you can easily erase pencil. All right? You can erase marker. You can't erase crayons. Colored pencils, little iffy. Oil pastels, paint, no. So there you have it. All right, reason number 3. Bet you hadn't thought of this one. It smudges. Well, you might say, why do I care if a pencil can smudge? Well, if you want to make an object look 3D, you might want to smudge your pencil. And we'll talk about that too later. Reason number 4, dark and light value. What does that mean, Ziggy? Well, Ziggy told me earlier that it means that if you press really hard with your pencil, you can get a dark value. But if you press very lightly with your pencil, you can get a light value. And Ziggy was experimenting this weekend, and Ziggy told me that you cannot get a dark and a light value with a marker. Just can't. So, another reason to love the pencil. I have lost track, so let's see. We are on 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, we're almost halfway there. Reason number 5, a pencil can be a mini copier. What? Well, Ziggy and I will be showing you that later. Yes. So let's say you do a drawing and you really want to copy it, but you don't have a copier. Well, if you turn your drawing onto the back side, and you shade with your pencil all over where you drew your lines. And then if you put that piece of paper onto another piece of paper and trace over your pencil lines, you can transfer that exact same drawing onto another piece of paper. We are going to show you how. Reason number, oh my gosh, Mrs. Herbay's losing track. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reason number 6. Of course, pencils last a long, long time. All right, which is great. And reason number 7 is cheap. What? Oh, so Ziggy says it means that they don't cost a lot of money. So they're something that pretty much anyone can get their hands on, right? So that's a good thing, right? This is an important one for all you moms and dads out there. Pencils do not ruin the wash. Sometimes if you put a crayon in your pocket or a marker or a Sharpie and it goes through the laundry, guess what happens? Ruins all the clothes in the laundry. Not the pencil. It just gets broken into some bits. That's it. All right, reason number 9. A pencil can go along for the ride. What do you mean? Well, here's my favorite. Boop. You got a pencil. You don't need a pencil case. You don't need anything. Put that there. You can walk around all day. Draw whatever you want. Perfect solution. Last but not least, pencil is eraser's best friend. And you are going to find out why when you listen to the story this week. All right? So stay tuned, because now Ziggy and I will show you some amazing things that we want you to explore this week. Yes. So what's going to happen is after you listen to the story, then Ziggy and I will have a little demo video for you where we show you all the cool things that you can do with a pencil. And your assignment this week is to really experiment around and see what cool things that you can do with just, yes, and I say just, a pencil.